We tried to find someone to take care of our Rhea problem. And we still haven't found that someone.
Nobody likes you, that's why.
That someone, she found the OC.
Wait.
Oh no! It's Mia Yim! Mia Yim is back in WWE!
And she's just flattened Rhea Ripley. And now it's all kicking off inside the ring.
Well, the OC wanted an equalizer. Mia Yim fit the description. It is a throwdown on Monday Night Raw.
The OC wanted a response. Mia Yim! Oh! Taking out Ripley.
And Mia realizes you're going to need some heavy artillery to deal with Rhea Ripley.
Oh, she knows her well from the NXT days as well.